Migrateful started back in 2016 when I was working with a group of refugee and migrant women in East London who were all unemployed and really wanted to work, but the reason they couldn't access employment was because of language barriers, because their qualifications weren't recognised. And I was running a skill exchange programme where everyone in the group had to offer a skill to the community, and every single one of the women in the group that day said they'd love to teach their community to cook. So that's what gave me the idea. I thought this could be a great way to help them into employment. But there was also a significant thing happening in the UK at that time in 2016, which was the Brexit referendum. So there was a lot of negative media coverage of migration at the time. And I was sure that if people living in the UK had the chance to meet these women and really connect over our common love of food, that they could start to see that migration didn't have to be such a problem for this country. So that was kind of the two reasons that led me to start Migrateful, and it was officially launched in 2017. So there's two parts of Migrateful's mission. The first part is supporting migrants that are struggling to integrate in the UK into employment. And we do that by supporting them to run their own cookery classes where they become the leaders of the group and build lots of different skills that they need to settle here in the UK. And the second part of our mission is fostering a welcoming environment for migrants in the UK, and that is through the interactions that we facilitate at the classes that helps to foster positive attitudes towards migrants. The really powerful thing about food is that everyone in the world eats food, everyone loves food, so it's this very uniting thing that we have as humans, and it's very obvious in a place like London how much we appreciate food from around the world. So for me, it was clear from the beginning that food was that way in to bring everyone together over a common passion, and particularly cooking, because you use your hands, it's more a language of the soul than of the mind. Everyone's happy when they're making food together. It's a very bonding experience, and you only have to come to a Migrateful cookery class to experience that for yourself. They will come to one of our recruitment days. We taste their food, we understand their situation, and then if they are successful, we will start them on a 12-week foundational training programme. And that training is ongoing for 2 years. After 12 weeks, they'll start to teach members of the public, and that's where it gets really exciting, because they'll get to meet people in the UK that are really excited to try their food. The success of Migrateful as a business has been a very organic process. From the beginning, our teachers loved the experience of teaching participants, and the participants have really loved coming to our classes. So at the beginning I was organising one class a month in my house, and now we're running more like 100 classes a month. So it's really grown, and yeah, I guess it's also a kind of accessible thing that people can do as a way to support those that are caught up in the global refugee crisis, but also everyone loves food. Teams need to come together to have fun team building experiences, so we offer a really great way for people to come together. So I think there's a lot of boxes that we tick through this experience. Part of the reason why the Migrateful idea has worked so well is because it's a very simple one, in that wherever there are refugees and migrants struggling to integrate who are good at cooking, and wherever there are people that love trying new cuisines, then the idea works. So in that sense, we are really interested in seeing where else we can expand this idea to. There's lots of places in the UK that could really benefit from this kind of initiative, and also worldwide. Wherever there are countries that are receiving a lot of migrants, this initiative can really help to foster positive attitudes to migration.
When I was young, we always, as a girl in Turkmen family, we had to help our mom to cook, to do the preparation while she is coming from work. And we were watching her all the time, how she's cooking. Especially, I remember she used to wake me up in year I was in year 8 and she used to wake me up really early morning to knead the dough. I wasn't really happy that time, but now I am so pleased, like I'm grateful that my mom, she taught us how to cook, how to bake nice Turkmen bread, how to cook traditional dishes. I came to the UK in 2004. I came just to study English, and I wanted to go back after 1 year, but life is giving us unexpected things are happening. And I just decided to stay here. I wanted to bring up my children here. It wasn't easy to adjust to this life. It's really hectic life, I can say. It's really big city, especially when you don't speak proper English. Now my kids are grow up. I have a passion about cooking, and I wanted to share our cuisine. I wanted people to know about Turkmenistan, about the culture, about our cuisine. I want people to try my food, and that's why I joined Migrateful. I was participating in a food show about 1.5 years ago, and I saw one young man. He approached me and he was telling, Guncha, come join us, join Migrateful, join Migrateful. And I was thinking what he's talking about. I don't know what is Migrateful, why I need to join there. And at the end of the show, I gave him my email. He was Omar. He's head of chef development in Migrateful, and I was really lucky to be asked to join Migrateful. My favorite moment, especially when I am teaching in cookery classes, to tell about my country. I really enjoy, even I feel like physically tired sometimes. I'm coming to the class, like I want to show them like fully how Turkmens are. I want to tell them everything about my country, how it's beautiful, about the nature, about the land, about the hospitality. Especially when I'm sharing the recipes, I'm telling them, especially we have one authentic dish in my menu, which is dograma, it's not easy to cook, but we are managing to cook in my class, and people are really like that. When we choose the dishes to cook in our cookery classes, we had to find that the way how we need to cook, if it's easy, if it's easy to find the ingredients, and also is lots of people are vegan, vegetarian, and my menu in my cookery classes, we need to say that menu is really vegetarian, vegan friendly. And it's easy, it's fun. Some people I can hear that is making them relax, like therapeutic. That's why I choose those dishes, like to please those people who came to my cookery class. Now with Migrateful, they're teaching us almost like everything, how to do your business. I'm almost in the beginning of my food business journey, and many people already they've been introduced my food business as a bereket. Bereket, it's in my language is And if it's translated to English, it's called blessing. Blessing or like kind of harvest and lots of something. I'm the founder of Barakat Food Business, and I just want to say thank you to Migrateful to taking me as a Turkmen chef, and I'm so grateful. I'm happy that Migrateful gave me that confidence to do my food business, to teach people how to cook our Turkmen dishes. In my business, I'm sharing my food. I'm doing catering business. I'm doing supper clubs. I'm really joyful to share my food, to share my culture with British society.
For anyone who's interested in supporting Migrateful's work, the best way is to come to one of our cookery classes and enjoy one of our fantastic cuisines taught by one of our chefs. We've had over 40 different cuisines since I started it 6 years ago, so there's lots of amazing food to choose from. We also need 4 volunteers for every cookery class that we run, so if you would like to give up your time to support our community, that's a really fun way to get involved. You could buy a gift voucher for one of your friends, or if your team is looking for an exciting team building opportunity, then we know that people absolutely love coming with their teams to our cookery classes. It's a really meaningful event where you get to meet one of our chefs, but also cooking together is such a bonding experience for you and your colleagues, so I definitely recommend that.
No, this is an amazing experience. I'm not used to cooking, but I came here anyway, and you don't really need great skills, but you can still contribute, and then the food you get at the end is amazing, so I'd recommend it to anyone.
Yes, the event was very well organized. Everyone is really friendly, the staff that works here, the people that are coming here, the food is amazing, and it's amazing to hear the stories of our chef tonight. And yeah, it was all very good fun. We're still enjoying anyway. I'm going to get some more food.
Food is amazing. It is really a great experience. I'm here on vacation, and I recommend anyone who is just traveling to try these kind of things because it's really interesting.
So I really enjoyed how there's good colour to the food. It's also a little bit different, so it's things you wouldn't make at home. So lots of herbs that you know, fresh ingredients you wouldn't have. And then away from that, it was really good that you'd move station a lot.
Yeah, really enjoyed the class, super interactive, learned a lot of new skills, also got to chat to a lot of different people, and yeah, just had a really fun time, and the food was super tasty at the end.